What's good, bro? What's good, bro? I do got a shirt on. It's green, so it's just kind of disappearing. But before we start, though.
In the game for real, been in my lab every day for real. Hit in the game for real, me and Pops, we on this road for real, yeah. Hit in the game for real, he tell me jump, I'm going for real, yeah. Hit in the game for real, he tell me pray it's sneeze for real, yeah.
I'm just read a verse for you, so we can watch this. Talk about this Fortnite. Hold on. I got one already. I do this for real. Wrong one. I do this for real, dude. There you go. He said, 2nd Chronicles chapter 30, verse 9 out the NIV, and he say, if you return to the Lord, then your fellow Israelites and your children will show compassion by their captives. Okay, now, bro, read your Bible, bro, and let's see what he's talking about.
Fortnite used to have this hot air balloon station on the map, and
What? I never seen that.
Loot spot. Because hiding inside
I never
this
seen
little
that,
homestead
ever.
is a llama. And yes, it's 100% guaranteed to spawn every match. Now, this season has gotten a lot of hate about bosses because they barely drop anything. But what if I told
I ain't
you
even
there are
played
boss
this
mythics,
season.
you just didn't know about them? Because when you eliminate NPCs like Squibbly, there's a
Who
33%
is
chance
Squibbly?
of dropping a mythic item for you. In Squibbly's case, it's an upgraded version of the legendary AR he usually drops. But for the Dark Voyager Echo, he has a 33% chance of giving you the mythic Dark Voyager's Obliterator. Now, it only
I
has
just
2
seen
shots, but
typical
it
gamer
deals so
trying to
much
get
damage,
one.
it's
He did not
borderline
get it,
busted.
so I do not know how. I don't know if I
And
believe
on
what
launch
he's
day, we heard
saying.
rumors of a brand new storm-focused rift anomaly. At the time, we thought that it would pick a random storm shape and then tell
What
you
is
where it's
that?
gonna be. Well, we were all wrong. What it does is actually way cooler.
What does it
turns
do?
out this thing won't just walk into the end game of the match, revealing exactly where everything will lead, but it'll do it at a certain POI and mimic the shape of the place. Like Sandy's shirt, where it'll take the shape of the sphere from Las Vegas, or Silver Shores, where it'll become a lighthouse. Then, for the Ice King's Fortress, it'll turn into the shape of a castle, which is just way better than being in a random shape. And if you want the most broken secret in Season 2, all you need to do is get a Flowberry Mist and an Overdrive Grenade.
What
This
is
in a
that?
combo will unlock a ridiculous way to get around.
3, 2, 1, sprint go.
What? What? Dude,
Did you know Fortnite's also
yo.
secretly upgraded fishing this season, adding one of the coolest updates we've ever seen. If you get extremely lucky, you may find a mythic goldfish, sure, but no one's realized there's an even better chance of getting an entire chest.
You can fish a chest?
One
Bro,
of the
you
best
can
emotes in
fish
the Battle
a whole
Pass is the
chest,
Gauntlet
bro?
Greeting. Did you know, it's also a hidden reference to one of the most famous scenes in movie history.
Son of a...
And if you look around the
Yeah, I don't know
you
that,
can actually
but-
discover this tiny wooden door that leads to a secret ice cave.
I
This has a
never
Trog
seen that
NPC,
before, bro.
a
I
penguin
don't know
plush
what
on the
that
bed,
is,
and a
dude.
snowman outside. But did you know, it has existed since Chapter 1.
For
Go
real?
back to the very first Season 7 Battle Pass and look at Trog's loading screen. He's in this ice cave with the exact same penguin and snowman having a tea party. You gotta be a
What?
serious OG to get this reference. Now I gotta warn you, this next secret could send you
I mean,
straight back
I used
to the
to
lobby.
play them,
Fortnite's
but-
been going crazy with the power hours in
it's
Season
been
2,
years
so make
though,
sure you
bro.
don't fight the Dark Voyager Echo during one, because if you do, the Dark Harvester will immediately lock its sights.
What do you mean? What is that?
It's much more peaceful to just go fishing, especially with all the different kinds, including the Midas Flopper. That's right, it's officially back,
no.
and not only is it the best way to upgrade
No.
your entire inventory, but it also
No.
grants a free scar.
No.
The only way to get it this season. Now the big
No.
headliner over at Ice King's Castle is, of course, the Devourer skeleton on full display. I mean,
Bro, what
kinda
is
hard to miss,
that?
but because we were so distracted by it, no one's realizing that right in front, in this small block of ice, there's an upcoming weapon. You can barely see it, but look close, and it's actually
Oh, the
Infinity
sword.
Blade. So it's still at Polar Peak. It's home since
I
chapter
remember
1.
that,
As
bro.
the
I
weeks
could
go on,
never
this ice
get
will
that
eventually
thing,
melt,
bro.
break, and we can finally use
Talking
it
about
again.
everybody
And it won't just
landing
be
on
the
top of
original
it. First
Infinity
one get
Blade,
it,
it's
kill
the
everybody,
reforged
take them
version,
on,
which
well,
we don't really know
dude.
what that means. Maybe the Seven will steal it and repurpose it for their fight against the Ice
Ba-ba-boom,
King. Did you know that
ba-ba-ba-boom.
Fortnite's ignoring a bug that has existed for years? And because of it, players are now getting free skins.
What?
The game is back on Google Play Store, and they're giving away Yeti to everyone who downloads on a mobile, except not everyone has a compatible device, so here's how to get it another way. If you go into Save the World and level up in that mode,
Save
the game
the
just glitches out
world.
and will actually hand you Yeti for completely free. Another embarrassing
Save the
secret Epic forgot
world.
about is hiding on Jules' brand new outfit. If you look on the back of her clothes and zoom super far in, you'll see the words Lorem Ipsum. Not
Okay,
once,
brother,
but
how
twice.
did you figure
This
that
is
out, though?
placeholder text that's been used around the world for decades, and either Epic didn't know what to put here, or they straight up forgot to replace it. Let's talk about the easy way to get a free mythic in Season 2, because you literally just have to drive a car. If you go to Sandy Strip, Fortnite secretly added a brand new street race, and just hop in the Whiplash, get your friend to get in the other, and whoever wins has a chance to be given a random mythic. Whether it's the Pinpoint or Twin Hammer shotguns,
What is stopping me from letting him win and just taking his? I'm saying, what's stopping me from doing that? I would never do that. I don't be on Fortnite, but I'm saying, what's stopping me from doing that?
the Apex SMG or the Brute AR, Epic is practically handing them out in secret, and no one's really talking about it. But for that one, you need 2 cars, which in solos is extremely difficult to convince an enemy to race. So over at Looper's Leap, you can take a car to the top of this ramp and drive it over the stun. Complete it successfully to bag some loot
If
with
they
another
had, like,
shot at getting a
proximity
random one
chat,
of those same mythics.
it'd be like, race
if you
me,
watched
bro.
our last secrets video, you'll remember
Race
how
me,
Swiftly
dude.
is pretty much Fishstick's #1 hater. There is no one on this
What?
planet who wants to kill him more than this guy. But some
Who
fans
is that
think he's also a
dude?
full-time hater of all of Fortnite's mascots. He's wearing a raincoat with a Nana sticker on it, leading some to think he actually skinned Peely and turned him into a coat, and others think he might actually be a
okay.
fan of Peely and bought the merch. One is disturbing, one is pretty wholesome. But his feud with Fishstick is undisputed. Not only has he literally deep-fried him and turned him into, fish sticks, it gets even funnier, because if you head into the Barnacle Bodega at the new PUI, you can look on the computer screen and discover he's getting review bombed. Do not waste your time eating here. It's mid at best, 1 star, no flavor, horrible service, and of course from Squibbly himself, he says it's soggy and gross. And with all the booming business, they are advertising all across the island. They've already seen Tentacle looking good as a reference to KFC, but then you have this giant billboard that was right outside the doorstep of Fishstick's restaurant. It has a review from a concerned citizen that the food is fishy and a bad 1 star. And I just gotta say, the rivalry is insane. It looks like Squibbly's propaganda campaign is actually working, because his entire town is straight up banned Fishstick from entering. Not only do they have signs saying he's not welcome, but some of the stores are extremely threatening, claiming they'll catch and ship him out to a restaurant if he returns.
What
Maybe
they doing
they'll
that
even leave him on the
for?
battle bus, because with the new driving feature, steering
You
it is
can
not the
drive
only
the
change Epic
bus,
has made.
bro?
Stay behind for long enough and watch as it flies off into the distance,
You can
and now
drive
you'll
the
see it
bus,
actually rips
bro,
away
what?
instead of just vanishing. Of course, it wouldn't be a new season without the return of the gnomes and U2 robots.
Oh my
They're
goodness,
scattered
no,
all over the
bro.
map again, but my
Keep
personal
them
favorite
things out
secret
of
is at
here,
Squibbly
bro.
Shores, where they're enjoying the rock
Oh
pools
my
and having their own
goodness,
pool
bro.
party. They even got a lifeguard for maximum safety.
Okay, he
Here's
look
where
cool,
things
though,
get
bro.
strange. Because on the first day of the season, fans noticed the coolest insane detail ever. If you played a jam track in the Ice King's throne room, it would echo amongst the halls.
Oh, the floor is lighting up. Oh,
As
yo,
soon as
that's
this was
some
discovered, more
crazy,
people went
bro.
to try it and realized Epic removed it. No one knows why, and they're kind of bummed out considering this was an incredible detail. If you've been hyped enough to watch all of the season's trailers, you might have recognized a certain voice describing Showdown.
Will you stand with Team Foundation?
I do not know what none of this is, bro.
If this guy feels at all familiar to you, that's because Fortnite brought him back for the first time in years. He was actually the voice actor for the Seven's original season, Flipped.
Check out the Chapter 3 Season 1 Battle Pass that features Spider-Man, the Foundation,
Okay.
and more newcomers.
And that's not the OG return from that season
okay.
either, because the Seven's high
Cool,
security
I
vault is
guess.
hiding a secret that no one can find yet. This place is locked until players finally earn the key card later this season, and once we do, it'll unlock this room, revealing a ton of loot and the Foundation statue. It is the very same one from Chapter 3, and we have no idea if this will do anything special, but it even has the tires next to it as a tribute to the old glitch. Next time you
What?
find yourself fishing, it turns out there's a 9% chance you'll find a cuttlefish. And these are super underrated, sticking to players,
What do
blowing
they
up
do?
builds. They've been around for
Whoa.
years. But seriously, it is a free pack of
Yes.
C4, which is why Fortnite made it one of the rarest fish
I've
in the whole
never
season.
seen that in
After
my
minus
life.
flopper, of course.
I didn't
One
see
interesting
that
thing a lot of
thing,
people
though,
pointed
bro.
out is that it's pretty odd the Foundation is even the Ice King's enemy. I mean, it practically met the Seven back in Chapter 3, so why wasn't it the Fire King? Well, compare this old spray from Season 8, and you'll see the season's art is an homage to the same rivalry. We recently got Iron Man's second MCU design on Fortnite, and to stay on theme, Epic gave him a pickaxe that is actually Jarvis. In the first movie, it was called Dummy, and now one of his arms is your harvesting tool, and they go even further. Hit a weak point while farming, and it'll squirt a fire extinguisher just like the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
And take a look at
Yeah,
Zero
that's
because
fire,
it plays
though.
the end credits song from Iron Man 3. This missile is
That's
also
cool,
taken
bro.
directly from the first Avengers movie when he disposes of the nuclear bomb.
I know just where to put it.
Where
You
you
might
put
also
it?
appreciate his back bling, as any Marvel fan will recognize the proof that
That's
Tony
his
Stark has a
chest.
heart.
Why would they put his chest on his back?
As for Captain America, people have already started breaking open his mask to figure out what
Why
he
would
looks
they-
like. Let me just say, Fortnite, we're not expecting fans to see this. They just took Jonesy's head and sculpted it into this abomination to make the baldest man of all time. At least this shield looks incredible, as this is the USO version that he uses on tour during the first couple of movies. And take a look at the description.
I hear you're, kind of attached.
Handier than you might think.
Since they fumbled the bag the first time around with Sonic, it is looking like they're going to go all out with Wave 2. Not only are we getting entire
Ew.
skins later this season,
That thing was ugly, bro.
and even the ability to run at super speed with mythic shoes. Now, I've shown you all kinds of secret rivalries on the island,
So it's
but
pay
the
to
one
win?
everyone is talking about is the Ice King and the Dark Voyager.
Or does
versus
everybody
the
get
Seven.
mythic
Naturally,
shoes?
that means there are propaganda posters all over the map, and one of them is a reference to a long-lost storyline character. This poster says, "Imagine Perfection," a direct nod to the Imagined Order, who of course made an appearance on Dash's t-shirt as well. That's not all though, because this whole thing is also a double reference to the Zara Larson dolphin meme from 2024. Now you know
I don't know
our Fortnite Showdown's
none about
insane
that.
details and secrets.
Hey, bro, Richard video, but down below. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe.
On this road for real, yeah. It ain't a game for real. He tell me jump, I'm gone for real, yeah. It ain't a game for real. He tell me pray, it's knees for real, yeah.